Hey guys, it's Michael Todd and welcome to The.Cult.Of.Vintage. It's snowing here in Fountain, Ohio. We're gonna get inside, see what we can find. I am at a Goodwill. Now I've been in a couple of Goodwills here in Central Ohio. Um, I've it's a lot different than what I am used to. Maybe many of you are used to this. It was a bit shocking and surprising. So we'll get inside, see what we can find, and it's going to be an adventure. Yeah, here we go. Mind you can now treasure hunt online. So this is one of the stores that is pulling the items that you donate to sell them on their website. Thoughts, feelings? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty, guys, here we go on the interior. This is never really a good sign. I am seeing some pretty picked over and bare Goodwill shelves. So we're going to try to make the most of it. And just because the shelves are bare doesn't mean that we still can't find one or two good things. It always takes just one thing to make it worth it. Now, we did see this little Christmas, this holiday ornament candy, not candy, cookie jar, Harbor East. I've quite frankly never heard of them before. It looks to be in good condition at 4.99. It's really not that bad. Being that we're so far out of season, that's something that I definitely would pick up closer to the holiday. So that did stay there. These are like Dollar General or Dollar Store kind of bisque throwback to home co figurines, but at $2 I left it. Cute little wooden nativity here. That's adorable. The little signature on it. I did see these paper roses. Unfortunately, it has Ohio State. It's very specific to kind of like a sports fan, so those stayed behind. I saw these two little bears, and they are the same sculpt that's part of like a chain gang, so they would have been clipped to the mama bear. Turns out these little guys are salt and pepper shakers at 99 cents each. They were pretty scratched up, and the ear was repaired on the one, so that was a no go for me. At $2, I would have picked them up if there was no damage. We have now moved on into their electronic floral kind of department. Again, just not what I'm looking for, but I always want to take a look just in case something got put back where it didn't belong. Kind of in the wicker. I'm seeing a lot of big lots, um, discounted clearance items. You're seeing the signs there. And I did spot this longer burger basket, and I was really curious as to how much, though it's $25 here at the Goodwill. hmm We're gonna put that there. Oh, look, there's a couple of more. These do have their little plates on them. This one here was $20. So yeah, no, not so much. Last of the Red Hot Lovers. Jeez. So we're in kind of like their metal-ish, in quotation marks. Yeah, I don't really spot a whole lot. This was interesting. I didn't know what it was. It's kind of like an alloy, almost like an aluminum with some enamel paint on it. Nope, we're going to move on here. These are the glasses, the mugs, stemware, barware. I do like checking these out. You might find some cool mid century kind of things or some milk glass. There can be a lot of desirability in a lot of the more utilitarian wear. I did spot this colorful pattern down here. This is Mainstays. It's actually a Walmart brand. Um, 99 cents, a dollar. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. That would have cost you 10 bucks plus the plates. So you're looking at about $30 to $40 just on that stack of plates alone. And I can't help but wonder if you couldn't get that brand new cheaper at Walmart, actually. I think you probably can, interestingly enough. So again, we got some more mugs. Oh, see, there you go. Very mid-century here with the Greek key on it. 99 cents, not bad. Uh, don't know that I'm going to get those. Those aren't really the kind of pieces that I'm looking for. Here we go with the wall art again. There's a lot in here with like Big Lots and Home Goods. Stickers still on the back. I was curious, like, what is something like this? Originally retailed for 34.99. It was $8, so at least that was a substantial discount there. I think that was a Hobby Lobby piece. That was something else I was seeing a lot of, was Hobby Lobby stickers, which was really interesting. I think Goodwills have really started to go into larger box stores and buy out pallets of their clearance items and then bringing those clearance items into the actual stores. Um, and I have discovered that seems to be occurring with more frequency. And then, like, a lot of the vintage goods are ending up in a variety of different places, distribution centers, they have two different websites now. One is an auction style, kind of like an eBay. The other is just like a normal old website, but for used goods where everything has like a buy at now price, which I think is really interesting. And then kind of like the dredges of it ends up in the stores, and what does not sell here, of course, gets boxed up and shipped off to their outlets or the bins. I think most people are familiar with that term being referred to as the bins. And then from there, things that aren't sold are either put into the landfill or actually boxed up and palleted and sold to third world countries where they are bought and then sold. So that's a really interesting process when you look at it. So again, we're now in the holiday area, a lot of Christmas stuff, but again, it's more contemporary. It's very Dollar General, it's very dollar store. Little Pittsburgh Santa here made it over into Ohio. We're about 7 hours. Well, we're not 7 hours. I think we're only about 3 hours, maybe, from Pittsburgh. So I guess he didn't travel that far. Mm. But yeah, just this isn't the kind of stuff that I'm looking for. And here's the thing, could I, and I guess you really have to kind of figure out what it is that you're trying to sell. Like, I don't do general merch. I want vintage, I want antiques. Can I go into a Goodwill and can I pick up some stuff for 99 cents, for $3, $4? Sure, I could. I don't want to say that there's no money to be made on it at the end of the day, but it is more of a general merch. And a lot of this stuff, quite frankly, you can get brand new, like the Walmart dishes. And we will see another example of that coming up here, where you will get them in new condition cheaper than what you would get them at the thrift stores. So not quite sure to know what to make of that. I mean, I guess a lot of people could argue that I'm biased because I am a reseller or because I am a content creator, both. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. There you go. These were a score to me. I thought these were absolutely adorable. I most definitely enjoyed this little guy here. He is full of character. I think it's got a great sculpt. They've got great vintage lines and a vibe to them. And at 99 cents, I do decide to actually go ahead and pick up these little owl mugs here. One place that I do often go that I think is often overlooked, especially in thrift stores, are like their linens, whether those are Afghans or, bedspread covers, perhaps their pillowcases. Again, that really does help complete the vintage vibe. So I always enjoy going into the textiles. You never know what you're going to find. I know that there are a lot of linen collectors out there, and it is a great addition to if you want to have like that vintage home decor, that vintage feel. And they don't take up a lot of space, right? Whether it is on the bed or an accent maybe to a sofa or to a chair. I definitely recommend checking out the vintage linens or textiles, I guess, in general. I didn't really see anything today. It was a hot mess. There was a lot of like 80s, 90s kind of um, fabric. This thing is such a throwback, and it's got like that orange fabric backing to it. I just had to know how much they were going to charge for this. Only $10. It could be yours. You could definitely get the vintage vibe if you would have purchased this little octagonal table here. Now, there were some carts that were rolled out. I don't know if these things kind of have it yet to make it on the floor. They just kind of live in this little area. I did spot these two little, and I'm going to loosely call them Russian hand painted eggs. They were 99 cents for the two, or pardon me, I think $1.99 for the two of them. So I thought these were cute. I ended up giving these away as kind of like little free with a purchase gift. So yeah, it was $1.99 there. Now I did move back into the mugs just because I found those two owls, and I was like, oh, did I miss any? Because obviously somebody had a thing for owls, and a lot of times people will for whatever reason, they'll get rid of their collection or they just kind of move on from things. So I do want to check them back out just in case I missed any, and I didn't. Here you can get this chopped up mannequin head for $10. That's a great get, I'm sure, for somebody. I don't know who, but maybe there's somebody out there who wants it. Great for a Halloween prop, perhaps. $10 seems a little steep, but that's just me. I'm not in the market for mannequin heads, mostly. Not to say if that wasn't a really cool vintage when I went and picked it up. You can buy your cleaning goods here now, the Brillo. I think there was only one or two that was used. Oh, candles. Love checking these out. Again, another Walmart brand here is Mainstay. It does appear to be at least halfway burned, and for the halfway burnt candle, it can be yours for $1.99. Why not? It had me curious. Like, what do we have here? We have a Marshall 6.99 thing is really rough looking. Hey, it's 50% off though. Yep, you can get a half burnt candle for $3. Yeah. This is a really interesting example, as I said earlier, that we saw with the dishes, the little blue and white stripe. These are tasty. This is a Walmart brand that you can find these cooking utensils. They're in pretty rough shape. They've definitely helped somebody out in the kitchen. They actually aren't much more. I think they're maybe twice that price in brand new condition. And you can get those at Walmart. I found this cute little doll chair. This actually was, I feel like it's in really good condition. It's got great lines on it. I'm not overly sold on the fabric. It's just not my personal aesthetic, but the chair itself I think is quite charming. And at only $5, it seems to be really well constructed. Y'all know that I have been going out for those creepy babies of late. So I do decide that I am going to go ahead and get this. Actually, I have one of the dolls in it right now. She's not too creepy. She needs her hair done, but that's about it. She's got a little bed head, and that's okay. Now, I did decide since I wasn't finding much in hard goods, I really wanted to come over here into clothing and check out what I'm setting the stuff down right now is what's going on. But I wanted to check out the prices. I did see this pleathery, this obviously very vintage, the leather shop. Don't know if it's from Sears. It's 44 reg. Hey, a very 60s, 70s and vibes. How much do they want for it? They want $20 for this vintage coat. You see another one there at 15. Again, another great vintage vibe to it. I know a lot of folks out there are into the reselling of the clothes. So I just kind of wanted to check out what the prices were like on the clothing. I didn't know if, the soft goods, we're seeing the same kind of price hikes that we are seeing in the vintage goods. I don't know if Goodwill is doing the same thing with clothing as they are with their hard goods. I probably would assume if there were some very high end designer kind of pieces, they probably are pulling those and putting those onto the website. I could be wrong, so please, I don't know about that one. Don't quote me on that. Didn't see much in the coat, so we're going to move on. Look at this. I'm not going to lie to you. I probably would have got this if I could have gotten into it, but it was small. And I did find some Banana Republic button down shirts. I actually do like the Banana Republic brand. I have quite a few pieces, and we're getting really up close and personal with some of the shirts as I set other items down. Stafford, don't know that. To be honest with you, I think that the button downs were like $5 to $7. So I was like, hey, there's another one. And I was like, you know what? Just like with the mugs, when I find like two or three of the same pieces or the same brand name, I'm gonna go ahead and investigate a little bit further because it seems like somebody cleaned out their closet. So where there's two, stands to good chance that there's going to be more or a nicer. Perhaps we have a J. Crew one here. I have enough blue and white to be honest with you, so we're going to kind of scour through here, see if we can't find anything else. Mm, looks like we have another Banana Republic. No, look at that. There's multiple Banana Republics. So then I'm like, was this stuff bought from Banana Republic clearance, or is this somebody's closet? They do appear to have at least been worn. And then I found a J. Crew green gingham, and look at that, a Banana Republic, a purple and white gingham. So yeah, I am gonna go ahead and pick up both of these because why not? I then did spot this Abercrombie and Fitch. This is so old school. I love it. I really wanted to get it. It unfortunately is just not in the size that I need it to be, though. I did get it on and I got it buttoned. The buttons might be about to pop. That is the truth. We can't deny it. It's right there on video, folks. But I wanted to try it on, and I was like, maybe I can just get it and like unbutton it. We can do something like that. Oh, look, I can breathe. Did you see the? the gut and the stomach kind of popped up. That was like, oh, breath. Yeah, it's I was like on such a nostalgic kick with this, like early 2000s, hello, but I would have totally rocked this back in the day, but back in the day I was about 20 pounds lighter, so I am gonna have to leave it behind. But man, you see, I was just really debating it. Acting a fool. No, Michael, put it back. Put it back. I put it back. Alrighty, guys. Well, there you have today's Goodwill shopping adventure. Let's turn the air down. Calm down. Calm down here. Okay, let's calm down. We don't need the AC on. All right. I hope you guys had a good time. It was Goodwill. I'm not going to turn my nose up at some $5 Banana Republic or J. Crew gingham. I love a gingham. I'm sad that that Abercrombie shirt didn't really fit. I mean, it fit. I got into it. I did get into it. An athletic small. Oh, the memories when I could actually fit that and breathe. I'm really pleased with the doll chair, the owl mugs. They're cute. Overall, it was Goodwill. So, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. I don't think there was anything I left behind. Maybe I'm wrong. You'll have to let me know. And yeah, until next time, remember, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty. Bye, guys.